Salut les amis, soyez là. Bienvenue encore une fois sur Spoken French. Hi everyone, welcome to Spoken French. It's your Chapin Trebolero here, Luis, from the YouTube channel Chapin Trebolero in Spanish. And if you are in the process of learning French, well, you are in Spoken French. Okay, so we're going to be talking about tenir. Tenir, my friends, tenir is one of those, powerhouse verbs. You have to know this verb. I mean, because it's going to help you a lot to express a lot of things. Okay, so we're going to do our best here. All right, so tenir, to hold something physically, to keep, to maintain, to manage, to run, to organize, to host. But not only that, there's more, okay? But let's begin, okay? So keep in mind all the verbs, and you can always come back to the verbs, okay? Tenir, to hold. So let's do 1, 2, and 3, and let's apply to the meaning. Okay, je tiens, that's the present, je tiens. L'imparfait, meaning something you used to do or you were doing in the past, je tenais. So let's say I'm talking about holding something. Je tiens la clé, the key. I hold the key. Je tenais la clé. I used to hold the key. I was holding the key at that time in the past. Tu tiens la clé, you hold the key. Tu tiens la clé, tu tenais la clé. You were holding the key. You used to hold the key. Il tient la clé, il tenait la clé. Okay, so same thing. Now to keep, je tiens la clé. I have it. I keep it. I maintain the key. Okay, je tiens la clé. Okay, meaning I keep it. Je tiens la clé. Qui a la clé? Je tiens la clé. I have. Like it could be a key, a physical key, or it could be a solution to a problem, right? To a riddle, whatever, answer that is going to solve the case. That's the key, la clé. Okay, so that means also to keep, to maintain, right? Okay, then we have, let's see, manage, right? Like, for example, let's say I said, je tiens la clé pour le succès. Yeah, I have the key. I managed to have the key to be successful. Or like, for example, if you want to put it in a physical context, you could say, il tient un magasin. For example, he has a store. So instead of saying he has a store, you would say he runs a store. Il tient un magasin. So il tient un magasin means ownership. That means that you run that kind of business. Yeah, je tiens un magasin. Je tiens un magasin. I run a store. I run that kind of business. So this is managed too, right? Okay, but tient also means to organize. I put organize there as well, right? I could say, je vais tenir une réunion, which means I will organize a reunion. Je vais tenir une réunion. Je vais tenir une réunion. So here it is a secondary verb, but it means to organize. Je vais tenir. So in this case, je vais tenir means I will have to, or I will be in charge of organizing. I will be the person responsible for the organization. Je vais tenir une réunion. You could say the Olympic Committee, okay, le Comité Olympique tiene une conference. That means they will organize, or they organize a conference, okay? So tiene also means to take up space, to occupy. Like, for example, you could say, Ma voiture tient toute l'allée. My car takes up the whole driveway. L'allée, like the alley in English, allée in French, which is the driveway, but in French, allée, like the alley, driveway. Ma voiture tient toute l'allée. My car is physically taking up all the driveway. So take up space too. Tient. La voiture tient tout l'espace. That means the car takes up all the space. Occupies. Okay, so occupies. Also, tenir means to withstand, to endure. Okay. Um, okay. I could say je tiens bien l'alcool. I can hold, I can hold, I can hold his, I can hold liquor. You know, I can hold liquor fine. Je tiens bien l'alcool. That means I can drink. That means I can drink and I have no problem, right? Je tiens bien l'alcool. That means that I'm one of those people that absorbs and digests alcohol in a very good way, and so therefore I'm not tipsy, right? So withstand, endure. Also that I don't feel sick. So je tiens bien l'alcool. To take care about. Okay. Well, here you have to use a preposition. Je tiens à toi. Je tiens à toi. I care about you. Je tiens à toi. Je tiens à toi. Il tient à ce que nous partions. He insists that we live. He insists on something. Il tient à ce que nous partions. He insists that we live, okay? And also, tenir means to resemble, take after, right? El tient de sa mère. Like saying she has of her mother, right? She holds something that resembles her mother. El tient à sa mère. El tient à son père. He holds something that resembles his père, his father. Okay. Well, a lot of meanings, right? A lot of meanings. I meant to say a lot of meanings. Okay, guys. So very powerful verb. Very powerful. You're gonna have to learn all the meanings. I think I did put all the meanings in English there. All right, let's continue. Je tiens, il tenait, tu tiens, tu tenais, il tient, il tient, il tenait. All right, so I'm gonna leave up to you whatever you wanna do with the verb because there are so many meanings in this case. Número 4, el tien, el tené, el tien, el tené, el tien, el tené. Okay. Número 5, on tien, on tené, on tien, on tené. Número 6, nous tenons, nous tenions, nous tenons, nous tenions. 7, vous tenez, vous teniez, vous tenez, vous teniez, vous tenez, vous teniez. Okay. So for this verb, you actually will have to come back to this a lot. Número 8, il tient, il tenait, el tien, el tenait. All right. So, and it could mean many of the things except the ones that take a preposition like right? But like for example, if you want to say, he holds, or they hold, el tien, la clé, they hold the key. El tener la clé, they used to hold the key, they were holding the key. El tien, they hold, okay? And now, I did put some of the other meanings here. Let me bring them up. Okay, so right there. Okay, now we're gonna do passé composé. Passé composé. All right, take a good look at the meanings. You can always come back. I'm gonna get rid of all those meanings and I'm gonna go back to keep, to hold, keep, or maintain, because there are so many meanings that we need to remember. All right, so you could say, oh, je tiens à pratiquer. That means I need to, I have to, je tiens à pratiquer le français. You could say that as well. Okay, je tenu, le passé composé, I held, je tenu. So meaning hold, je tenu, tu as tenu, il a tenu, elle a tenu, on a tenu. I hold, you hold, sorry, in the past. I held, you held, he held, she held, one held. Je tenu, tu as tenu, il a tenu, elle a tenu, on a tenu. The past of hold is held, so je tenu, I held. Je tiendrai, I will hold. Tu as tenu, you held. Tu tiendras, you will hold. Il a tenu, he held. Il tiendra, he will hold. Elle a tenu, she held. Elle tiendra, she will hold. On a tenu, one held. On tiendra, one will hold. Okay, passé composé. Let's do the passé composé pour le pluriel. Le pluriel, passé composé. Nous avons tenu, we held. Nous avons tenu, we held. Nous tiendrons, we will hold. Nous tiendrons, we will hold. Vous avez tenu, you held. Vous avez tenu. Vous tiendrez, you will hold. Vous tiendrez, you will hold. Numéro 8, ils ont tenu, they held, masculine. Ils ont tenu, they held, feminine. Ils tiendront, they will hold. Ils tiendront, they will hold. Ok, once more, encore une fois, nous avons tenu, nous tiendrons. Vous avez tenu, vous tiendrez. Ils ont tenu, ils tiendront. Ils ont tenu, ils tiendront. All right, so that's the passé composé. All right, so and as a reminder, so keep in mind to resemble, to take after with de, yeah, because you have elle tiende sa mère. She has something of her mother. That means she holds something of her mother. She resembles something of her mother, okay? Of course that you can use different verbs, right? I mean, this is just in case someone is using the verb tenir to refer to something like resemble, take after in French, so you know what it means, right? Okay. Okay, let's do numéro un, je tiendrai. And for the conditional, all the endings are e for the singular. Je tiendrai, tu tiendrais, il tiendrait, elle tiendrait, on tiendrait. You don't see number 4, but you will see it right now. Let me remove, number 5, numéro 5. Okay, je tiendrai, tu tiendrais, il tiendrait, elle tiendrait, on tiendrait. All right, and for the subjunctive, je tiens, tu tiens, il tient, elle tient, on tient, nous tenions, vous teniez, il tient, elle tient. So subjunctive is quite simple. The only thing that changes is ion for nous tenions and ie for vous teniez. Je tiens, tu tiens, il tient, elle tient, on tient. Okay, we're gonna look at the plural in just a second. Okay, le conditionnel, once more, encore une fois, je tiendrai, tu tiendrais, il tiendrait, elle tiendrait, on tiendrait. Okay, very good. Okay, let's do the last part. Vous tiendrions, nous tiendrions, nous tiendrions, tiendrions, nous tiendrions, tenions, tenions, vous tiendriez, vous tiendriez, vous teniez, vous teniez, il tiendrait, il tienne, il tiendrait, il tienne, elle tiendrait, elle tienne. All right. Well, continue to practice. I mean, this is one of those mega powerhouse French verbs, tenir, and you have to learn how to use it because it's going to be very useful. And remember that practice is the only way that you can manage a language. Okay? Continuez à pratiquer, les amis. Le verbe tenir en français has une grande variété. Et vous devez continuer à pratiquer. C'est la seule façon que vous allez apprendre à parler la langue française. Good luck. Bonne chance.